Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in, welcome in. We get ready here to rock and roll. We got the Dirt Street Stocks live from Knoxville Raceway. It's the Sim 500 TNA Motorsports Dirt Street Stock Series. Thursday nights here are ready to rock and roll once again as these drivers are on the racetrack looking very, very slick out there, man. This track always so perfect, always so beautiful. These Dirt Street Stocks are absolutely up and off here at this racetrack, and it's looking like it's very, very racy. And we're gonna get a great racing surface here once again tonight for some wicked, wicked racing action. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in as we're gonna get ready to rock and roll here in just a little bit. We got about 4 minutes to go, and then we're gonna get ready to rock and roll some a little bit of qualifying, and then right into heat races, and obviously right into our consolation races. This series has a lot of a lot of cars in it, which creates some crazy consolation races. We've seen some, almost 30 car consolation races, so it's going to get a little bit crazy here in this one. Once again tonight, we got another big field, a lot of drivers primed and ready to go to battle here. A lot of these drivers out on the racetrack. Jeremy Atkins out there, Tim Hilton out there in the 21 ride as well. James Stockton there in that 37 machine. Right behind him in that 319 is David Brewer, as we got a lot of drivers in here ready to rock and roll. And hopefully you guys are ready to watch some dirt being flung, man. Hope you guys are ready to watch some wicked racing action. Make sure you guys all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button if you're new here, and make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new and watching over on YouTube. Make sure you hit that sub button as we get ready to rock and roll here for another wicked night of racing action. Let's go, John boy, let's go, Johnny. Oh, let's go, my boy. We should have a C and B mains tonight. Let's go. Okay, that'll split it up a little bit more, having a C and a B. Hey, man, those couple consolation races that we had with 30 plus cars, man, that was pretty crazy, bro. That was pretty crazy. Those guys put on a heck of a show, man. 27 car B main, yeah, exactly. I mean, hey, it made for a very exciting show when 27 cars load into the sim for a consolation race. Homie, that gets people up on their feet. That gets people up on their feet, and that's what we like to do on a consistent basis. Let's go, Chad. Let's go, baby. Oh, this is gonna be good. Woo. I'm excited for this one. I am excited for this one. Yo, Sean McKinney coming in with that like on the street. Bryce Dickinson coming in with that like as well. Chad Putterbow coming in with that heart reaction.
Let's go.
Cam Julius with that heart reaction as well. Ty Dickinson coming in, showing that love. What is good, Ty? Richard Grimm coming in with that like and that share. Sim 500 Esports coming in with that share on the stream. John Fowler, my boy, coming in with that like. Edwin Holden coming in and smashing that like as well. Connor Budensick coming in, showing the love, smashing that like. What is good, Connor? What is good, Mr. Edwin Holden? How you guys doing, Richard? How's it going, homie? Chad, my boy, hopefully, I'm pretty sure Chad's out there on the racetrack. Hopefully we'll see Chad Putterbow back out there. Yo, Jared coming in with that heart reaction as well. What is good, Jared? Ladies and gentlemen, listen, there is 15, 17 people in here watching right now. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button. Let's get it, baby. Let's go, chat. Let's see how big we can build this up more and more and more as these drivers. We're going to get ready here for a little bit of racing action. We're going to get ready to set these drivers loose on the Knoxville Raceway. You see that NOS energy drink getting ready here to see these drivers out on the racetrack. There we go. We're finally getting some of these likes in over on...
Let's go!
On the Streamlabs, so that's good. That's good that they're finally starting to pop up. Not all of them, so that's kind of odd. Woo! Oh, baby. Knoxville is absolutely beautiful, man. We got a beautiful little pink sky at night here. This is creating a very, very nice atmosphere, man.
Let's go!
This track, the sky, the crowd has been absolutely awesome here already so far tonight, man, and we're going to see some wicked racing action. I'm excited for this one, chat. I'm excited for this one. Woo! All right, checkered flag is out here for practice. That means we're going to get ready, we believe, for little bit of qualifying action. These drivers are going to jump out onto the racetrack. They're going to try to lay down the quickest lap times possible.
Let's
and they're
go.
going to try to park their ride down here in the top in the quickest way possible here, man. This is gonna be
Let's
nice.
go.
I don't know. There's a lot of fast cars out there. It's gonna be anyone's game to see who can get it. It looks like the track reset itself, so
Let's
that's
go.
gonna be interesting. That's gonna be very interesting out there, chat. Yo, Bryce, my boy, coming in.
Let's
Hi,
go.
Ty coming in with hey, boo boo, missing you tonight and last night. Oh no, Jeremy, my boy.
Let's go.
What are you doing? Where you at? Why are you missing race? You gotta be out here on the racetrack, homie. What? You gotta be out here on the racetrack. What are you doing missing shows? Come on now. I'm just kidding, homie. I hope you're having yourself a wonderful night. Hopefully we'll see you back out on the racetrack here very shortly. Yo, Cody Myers, what's good, Cody? Let's go, NLR boys. Let's go, Cody. Let's go, my boy. A little NLR action. Yo, sup, Bryce? Sup, Ty? Sup, boys? Boys. Yes, sir. Here we go, says Cody Gagliano. Let's go, Cody. Let's go, homie. Let's go. Yo, Michael Dickinson with that like in the share. Jeff Dickinson coming in with that like. Jeremy Bond Racing coming in with that heart reaction. Well, the care reaction. Connie Haynes coming in with that like on the stream. Chris Strap coming in with that like as well. Bree coming in with that like on the stream. What is good, Bree? What is good, my girl? What is good? We in Vegas and couldn't bring the sim with me? Oh, come on now, homie. You should have totally brought the sim with you. That's what, that would have been dope right there, homie. That would have been real dope. I just left Mexico on a cruise boat. Cody, what in the world? Well, you guys going on vacation and here I am slaving away. I've had like 2 nights off in 7 months. Working every single night shift. Ah! Come on, I wish. I'm slaving away, homie. I'm slaving away every single night, man. Every night.
Let's go.
See Ty Dickinson in that 67 DWR iRacing iFlag Papa Mike Promotions number 67. Right, currently in position number 5. Charles Barnes at the top of the speed charts right now. Nicholas Paris there in 3rd. Lon Franks in 2nd. David Brewer in that 319 ride, currently 4th fastest on the racetrack. James Stockton just jumped up in that householder racing machine into position number 5, and now Cody Gagliano in that Papa Mike Promotions next level racing machine up into position number 3 now. Chad Putterbow, the 22 ride in 8th position. Jim Revis on the outside looking in as he's back there in position number 12 as Chad Putterbow jumps up into position number 2 on the speed charts, but we got a new quick time at the top of the field here, and it's the 38 ride of Blake Doyle as Doyle jumping up to the top of the speed charts here. So Doyle the quickest car right now, but there's the Hackney. Right there, Keith Hackney, Grip Hackney jumping up to the top of the speed charts with a 22.72 to take the top spot away from Blake Doyle. Woo! Chat, this is getting interesting. Getting interesting. Alex Brewer just inside the top 10 now into 9th. Jim Revis back there in 14th, and we got a lot of drivers here. Woo! That's going to be interesting, chat. That's going to be very interesting to see who can end up. I don't think anyone's going to be able to knock Keith Hackney off that top spot, man. That 69K ride, another wicked fast lap time. And here he is at the top of the speed charts once again. Yo, Dustin Bryce coming in with that like on the stream. What is good, Dustin? Ryan Davis cheering on Chad Putterbow. Let's go, homie. Hard to get a WR1 on the plane, laugh out loud. Yeah, I can see that would be a little bit tough. Jeremy. Gotta buy a new setup while you're in Vegas so that way you can race while you're in Vegas. You know, that's what you gotta do, homie. That's what you gotta do, okay? You might have to go pull tricks on the corner or something for the extra dough, or try to win some big money down there. Something, but I don't know what. But you gotta get in here, homie.
Let's go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get ready here for heat race number 1. These drivers start to load into the sim. We're going to get ready to set these drivers loose as they all start to load in down pit side here. We're going to get ready. A little bit of green flag racing, chat. A little bit of green flag racing about to get underway. And man, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be good right here as these drivers get ready to be set loose on this field, man. This is gonna be pretty wicked, man. This is gonna be pretty wicked. And there's a lot of drivers out here once again. Yo, Matty, my boy Matt Fletchel coming in with that heart reaction. What is good, Matty? What is good, my boy? What is good, homie? Yo, Susie Dickinson, Mama Bear coming in. Josh McAney coming in with that like on the stream as well. Johnny Nolan coming in with that like. Mr. Cody Ernest coming in with that share on the stream. What is good, Cody? What is good, my boy?
Let's go!
Yo, Josh McCaney. What is good, my boy? Hey, Dirt Dogs, happy Thursday. Josh coming in with the 100-star dono. Let's go, my boy. Much love, homie. Coming in with the 100-star dono. Yo, John Quill Jr. coming in with that heart reaction. James T. Welch coming in with that like as well. What is good, James? What is good, John?
Let's go!
Josh, my boy, much appreciated, homie, coming in with the big love right out of the gate here. Love to see it as these drivers are on the racetrack, rocking and rolling, as we're going to get ready here for the starting lineup. Starting on the pole in this one, a new paint scheme here for that Grip Hackney Elite Performance Industries NH Lens number 32 ride. That is Keith Hackney. To his outside, his teammate in the 21C, that is Charles Barnes. Starting inside a row number 2 in the 517 ride, that is Nicholas Paris, and to his outside in the 37 ride, that is James Stockton. Starting inside a row number 3 in the 09 ride, that is Joshua Ely. To his outside in the Memphis Grizzlies number 99, that is Tim the Toolman Taylor. Starting inside a row number 4 in that Next Level Racing Papa Mike Promotions number 84 ride, that is Bryce Dickinson. Into his outside in the 5 ride, that is Jeremy Atkins. Starting in position number 9 in the 23 is Byron Whipperman. He's got Doug Sigmund to his outside, and Bradley Means and Gary Clark rounding out the field. 12 drivers in 3 transfer spots as we're going to drop the green flag here at Knoxville Raceway. Keith Hackney and Charles Barnes lead us down through corner 1 and 2 and down the backstretch. Still side by side is the 21C ride, trying to stick right there to his outside. These drivers doing a fantastic job early on in this one, keeping it nice and clean. Not a lot of contact as everyone trying to work their way forward here, trying to slide their way into one of these transfer spots. To see the 32 ride of Keith Hackney is going to clear the 21C ride. They're going to go a little single file for the first 3 positions. But right there, James Stockton and Joshua Ely side by side as they're both right on the back bumper here of the 517 machine for that third and final transfer spot on the racetrack. Tim Taylor and Bryce Dickinson right there behind him. A little bit of contact there as Bryce trying to work his way towards the front of the field. He's got Jeremy Atkins right there on his back bumper. Bradley Means the 00 ride quickly working his way closer and closer to the front of the field here as here comes the 0B machine. He's trying to work his way towards the front, but out in front, it's that 32 ride of Keith Hackney as Hackney continues to lead the way. Hackney still out in front doing what he does best, trying to pick up right where he left off last week and last few weeks as that 32 ride has been on an absolute rock and roll here, picking up a lot of victories over the last few weeks in the Sim 500 League, and here he is out in front leading the way once again and yet again another heat race as that 32 ride is looking very, very stout, man. I don't know if anyone's going to be able to jump up there and try to beat that 32 ride. Charles Barnes trying to stick right there with him. Nicholas Paris is having a great run there in position number 3. You still see James Stockton and Joshua Ely side by side here. Ely still trying to stay right there on the bottom side of the racetrack, but you can see this racetrack already starting to change. It's starting to slick off already here, and we're almost Almost done heat race number 1. We still got a couple more heat races to go. We got a few consolation races, and we got some wicked racing action to happen here. So this racetrack is going to slick completely off probably by the time we start this A main, which is going to make it very interesting, and it's going to make it very challenging for all these drivers. As out of corner number 4 right there, Keith Hackney is going to pick up that white flag. So one more time around here for the Grip Hackney number 32 ride. As Hackney out in front down into corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. Barnes can't get there as it's going to be Keith Hackney picking up heat race win number 1. Charles Barnes there in second. Nicholas Paris there in position number 3. Stockton and Ely coming home there in 4th and 5th. Tim Taylor, Bryce Dickinson, Atkinson, Whipperman, Means, Sigmund, and not Hilton. I don't know who that last driver was. I can't remember now. But everyone else, unfortunately, but the top 3 there, actually top 4, my mistake. Top 4 going to transfer through in this one. Okay, so Johnny switching some things up here. He's switching some things up. League is getting a little mixed up here. Not mixed up in a bad way, in a good way. So top 4 are actually going to transfer through there through heat race number 1. We'll take a look and see here.
Let's go!
That means in heat race number 1, we are going to see... Looks like James Stockton in the 37 ride is going to be the other driver to work his way into the show there. So Keith Hackney, Charles Barnes, Nicholas Paris, and James Stockton all working their way into the A main, into the show here in this one. So a good run there by those guys, and a good job there as they work their way into the show in heat race number 1, as we're going to get ready here for heat race number 2. Starting on the pole in this one, in that 38 ride, the black and white machine, that is Blake Doyle. To his outside in the 10 ride, that is Lon Franks. Starting inside a row number 2 in the 319, that is David Brewer. And to his outside in that 69 or 67 machine, that is the DWR iRacing iFlag Papa Mike Promotions 67 of Ty Dickinson. Starting inside a row at number 3 in the 57 ride, it's Ty's teammate in that Dirt Warrior Racing machine. In the 57 is Jim Revis, and to his outside in the 88 ride, that is Cody Ernest. And we see Gary Gagliano, Cecil Kirkpatrick, Stephen Barrow, Tim Hilton, and Taylor Welch rounding out our field as we're going to get ready to set these drivers loose. 11 more drivers going to battle here for 4 more transfer spots as we are back to green flag racing. Green flag back out in the air. Here's the 38 ride down on the bottom side, but a big run coming out of Lon Franks up on the high side here as Lon looking to make the pass here. Up on the outside, looking to try to take the lead away here as Lon doing a great job right there, working his way around the 38 machine, and he's going to lead lap number 1. Blake Doyle right there in second, going to stick right there with them as right behind them, Ty Dickinson and the 319 ride of David Brewer battle side by side here. You see Cody Ernest right there on the back bumper of Ty Dickinson. Jim Revis right there as well. There's a couple of those DWR rides trying to work their way into the show, but unfortunately right now they're both battling for that final transfer spot. They're going to have to make some quick work here and try to catch back up to that 319 ride as they're getting a little bit frisky back here in position number 4 as Jim Revis and Ty Dickinson battle here, a little side-by-side action. That 4th and final transfer spot. Lon Franks, though, their teammate in the DWR JRE iRacing iFlag number 10 ride out in front, leading the way. Blake Doyle solidly right there in second with David Brewer there in third. Now it looks like Jim Revis is going to make the move up to the high side here. Ty's going to work his way back down to the bottom, but a big run here at a corner number 4 for Jim Revis. Ty going to try to stick right there on the bottom side. No, he's going to slide up the racetrack and follow in line. Here comes Cody Ernest as Ernest is going to look to the outside. Still the 67 ride. So Ty under fire here once again as that Equal One graphics machine right there. The big runs here out of the 88 ride. Cody, another groove up the racetrack here. kind of one of the first drivers to test that out all the way up into like the real loose mud here, but he's finding a lot of extra grip, getting some great runs, and he's all over the back bumper of that 67 ride. Now he's going to drive down to the inside here, might go for a big slide job as that speed wrench number 88 ride trying to work his way towards the front of the field as only 4 drivers are going to transfer through into the show. Laps are clicking off here with 2 more laps left to go. Lon Franks still out in front as Franks leads the way. Blake Doyle sticking right there to his back bumper. We're seeing some great racing here where these drivers aren't really spreading themselves out. They're really sticking right there in a nice tight pack at the front of the field. So heat race number 2 looking to put on a show here as we're going to see that white flag fly one more time around here for Lon Franks. Franks down at a corner number 2. He's going to pass that National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and museum as he heads down the backstretch into corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. Blake Doyle's going to take one more look down to the inside. No contact, but side by side across the line, and it's Lon Franks by almost a full car length over Blake Doyle as Doyle coming home in second. David Brewer there in third, and Jim Revis in that 4th and final transfer spot. Everybody else, unfortunately, going to be going home. Well, going to be going to the consolation races as we're going to get ready here for heat race number 3. Heat race number 3 about to get underway here as these drivers all start to load into the sim. They're parked down pit side here, getting ready to rock and roll. Yo, Chris McCoy coming in with that like, or the heart reaction on the stream. What is good, Chris? Chris coming in with that heart reaction. Nick coming in with that like as well. Thomas Breeden coming in with that like. Midnight Toker Gaming coming in, smashing that like. What is good, Midnight? What is good, my boy? John Fowler coming in with that share. Dakota Elliott, my boy Dakota coming in with that heart reaction. What is good, Dakota? How you doing, my boy? My last name is pronounced like Macanani. Macanani. Okay. It's very Irish. Yeah, it's very Irish. Macanani. Okay, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. I like that, Josh. I like that. Macanani.
Let's go.
Okay, we'll try to keep that one in the memory bank. Retirement is amazing. I wish I was retired, homie. Maddie, I wish I was retired, my boy. Why ain't you racing? I know, right? Where is Lamar Jordan? Hey, girl. Man, Maddie coming in with the 4 months of being a subscriber. Matt, my boy, that is absolutely insane. It's already been 4 months of you being part of the Peacemaker sub club. My dude, that is absolutely wicked, homie. That is absolutely wicked. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get ready to rock and roll here for heat race number 3. Heat race number 3 about to get underway as these drivers all load into the sim here. We're going to get ready to rock and roll. Starting on the pole in this one, in the 22 machine, that is Chad Putterbo, and to his outside in the 20R is Cody Gagliano. Then we see Alex Brewer, Rob Shaw, Dustin Fryer, Grady Ernman, Jordan Van Westen, Daniel Northcutt, John Fowler, Joel Phillips rounding out our field here as we are green flag racing once again here at Knoxville Raceway. Out in front is Chad Putterbo and Cody Gagliano side by side here as the DWR number 22 ride is going to try to slide up the racetrack. A little bit of contact. Cody Gagliano almost losing it. Goes up the racetrack almost into the outside wall, but he's going to lose about 6-7 positions in a quick hurry there. So a tough break for the 20R ride as after a little bit of contact with that 34 machine of Rob Shaw. Rob Shaw got into him just ever so slightly there in corner number 3 and shoved him up the racetrack, but out in front, it's that 22 ride of Chad Putterbo. Putterbo leading the way here in that DWR number 22 machine as the 1 ride of Alex Brewer is all over his back bumper, and they're in position number 3. It's the 43, the Speed Ranch E-Setups machine of Grady Earham as Earnman there in position number 3. Earnman having a great run here, but he's got Dustin Fryer and Rob Shaw right there on his back bumper. The 80 ride taking a look down to the inside here as these guys continue to duke it out. Jordan Van Westen trying to work his way to the front, but here comes Cody Gagliano trying to work his way around that MAV TV Sim 500 Scary Strokes number 48 ride. of John Fowler. Is Fowler up on the high side here. He's going to give up that position to the 20-yard ride of Cody Gagliano, but Cody, unfortunately, all the way back there in position number 8. He's got a lot of fast drivers still to try to work his way around as he tries to work his way back inside the top 4 to work his way into the show here. So only the top 4 will advance to the A main here, side by side though, at the front of the field. Here comes Alex Brewer as we got a new race leader, Chad Butterbow, trying to cut him back over here, trying to cross over in 1 and 2, trying to get back down to the inside here of that 1 machine. They run side by side. Looks like Chad's going to push up the racetrack ever so slightly. That's going to bring the 1 right up there as well. They're going to drag race back down the start-finish line as we're going to get 2 more laps left to go. Still side by side. Here comes Ehrman as Ehrman's going to poke his nose into the fun here as well. And here comes that 34 ride of Rob Shaw. Shaw trying to make the pass on the 80 ride. Oh, it's getting tight here as all these drivers know they gotta work their way into that 4th position to transfer through to the A main. And here comes Cody Gagliano as that white flag flies 1 more time around the racetrack. 1 more time here for Alex Brewer down the backstretch into corner number 3. These guys all battling right there behind him. Got to stay clean and green here. And out of corner number 4, it's the 1 ride of Alex Brewer picking up heat race win number 3 on the evening. Chad Butterbow there in 2nd. Grady Ehrman there in position number 3. And Dustin Fryer in that 4th and final transfer spot. Everybody else will unfortunately be going to the consolation races. Woo! All right. Heat race action is over. Consolation race is up next. Oh, that is good, chat, right there. Some good Monster energy. Yo, Papa Mike, Michael Dickinson. Papa Mike, my boy, coming in with the 500-star dono. Are you kidding me, Papa Mike? Are you kidding me, my boy? Coming in with the 500-star dono. Listen, much love, Michael. Much love, my boy. Always coming in, showing that love, homie. Much appreciated. Man, the amount of love that you show for not only myself, but all these drivers and all these different, series and everything else, man. We all absolutely appreciate you so much, Michael. We wouldn't be able to do what we do without, the help of people like you and your amazing family. So a huge round of applause. Let's see some hashtag Papa Mikes up in the chat right now for Papa Mike coming in with the 500-star dono. And obviously all of that love, all of that support, man. We got to get that hashtag Papa Mike up into the chat as we're going to get ready to rock and roll here with heat race number, or actually our B-main number 2. B-main number 2 about to get underway. Yo, Blake Doyle coming in with that heart reaction. Tony Whipperman, Whippersnapper, coming in with that like as well. What is good, Blake? What is good, Tony? What is good, fellas? Hopefully you guys are ready for this one as we're going to get ready here for B-main number 2. I keep thinking they're heat races, but these are B-mains that we're about to get ready to watch. 10 laps up on the board. We got 12 drivers. No, it looks like 11 up, and 3 are going to transfer through into the B main. So out of these drivers, 3 will transfer through, as leading the way here to the green flag is the 42 ride of Gary Gagliano. To his outside in the 77 ride, the Speed Ranch Racing ride, that is Daniel Northcutt. Starting inside of row number 2 in the 23 machine, that is Byron Whipperman. And to his outside in the 45 ride, that is Stephen Barrow. Starting inside of row number 3 in the 48 machine, that is John Fowler. To his outside is Joel Phillips. Then we see Tim Hilton, Taylor Welch, Gary Clark, Doug Sigmund, and Justin Hopkins rounding out our field. 11 drivers going to battle here. 3 are going to transfer through to the B main here as a great jump out of that 42 machine of Gary Gagliano. Is Gary quickly onto the loud pedal trying to pull away. The 48 ride of John Fowler almost going for a little bit of a spill there. Some more contact right there behind him. It's the 747 ride, unfortunately almost going around as all these drivers pushing their way, trying to work their way up towards the front, but as it sits, Gary Gagliano continuing to lead the way. Daniel Northcutt there in second, and Byron Whipperman in that third and final transfer spot. Byron up to the high side, but here comes the 45 machine. It's that yellow and green ride right there to the inside here, trying to take over that third and final transfer spot. Tim Hilton up into position number 5. Timmy on the move towards the front of the field. Joel Phillips and John Fowler right there in 6th and 7th. Gary Clark and Justin Hopkins there in 8 and 9. But he's got the 747 ride of Taylor Welch to his outside as Welch really way up the racetrack there. Both the drivers up on the high side of the groove. They're going to make a little bit of contact down across the start-finish line. The 44 ride's going to go for the slider on Taylor Welch as these guys are duking it out back here. This is for position number 9 and 10 on the racetrack, and these guys are throwing sliders and beating and banging back here as they know they got to get a move on. They continue to battle side by side. A little bit more contact there on corner exit as the 44 ride send it in there real sideways. You see the 747 ride a little bit more straight through the corners. A little bit different lines and some more contact. These two continuing to duke it out as the 44 ride is going to jump back in front of them there in position number 9 as these guys battle for not even a transfer spot on the racetrack. Joel Phillips right there in front of the 21 ride of Tim Hilton. Now is Timmy sliding back one spot and now under fire from the 48 ride of John Fowler. Then we see a battle here for that final transfer spot as the 23 ride of Byron Whipperman down on the bottom side. The 45 ride way up there on the extreme high side. Side by side here still for that third and final transfer spot on the racetrack. These guys continue to duke it out. The laps continuing to click off as Gary Gagliano continues to lead the way here. Daniel Northcutt right there in position number 2. He's out of corner number 3 and 4 here. We're going to see 3 more laps left to go as Byron Whipperman and Stephen Barrow continue to battle side by side here. That's bringing Joel Phillips, Tim Hilton, and John Fowler right into the picture here. So we may see a great battle for that third and final transfer spot on the racetrack as it's starting to get a little bit hairy down here. Here comes Joel Phillips. He's going to throw his name into the mix here. A little bit of contact between him and the 23 ride. Almost 3 wide. Oh, the 45 ride getting pinched up into the outside wall. He's going to get slid back a couple spots as now here comes John Fowler. Fowler right there to the inside. Now Byron Whipperman up into the outside wall. Johnny's going to take a big look down low. The 45 ride down there as well as Joel Phillips jumps up into that third and final transfer spot into the B main here. So Joel in that Rocky Top Race Wraps Dirt Monkey Motorsports Sim 500 Esports number 78 ride into that third and final transfer spot, but out in front it is Gary Gagliano as the white flag has already been displayed. Down into corner number 3, side by side goes Gary Gagliano in the 77 ride of Daniel Northcutt as Gary's going to pick up B main win number 2. Some contact there coming out of corner number 4. As Joel Phillips is going to pick up that third and final transfer spot. Byron Whipperman, Stephen Barrow, Tim Hilton. There 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th was Hopkins, and it looked like John Fowler unfortunately going around there in corner number 4 as he was trying to work his way into that third spot on the racetrack, but unfortunately only the top 3 transfer through into this B main, and it looks like everybody here from this B main is going to work their way into the show here. So everybody in the B main will race in the A main here tonight, but we're going to get these drivers figured out in their starting positions and give them a little bit extra time on the racetrack to figure out their rides. Starting on the pole in this one, in the 09 ride, that is the NLR number 09 of Joshua Ely, starting to his outside in the 67 machine. It's the iRacing iFlag Pop-Up Mike Promotions ride of Ty Dickinson. Starting in position number 3 in the City Chevrolet 34 machine, that is Rob Shaw into his outside in the 99 ride. It is the Memphis Grizzlies number 99. It's Tim, the Toolman Taylor. Starting inside of row number 3 in the 88 machine, it's that XL Esports Speed Ranch iRacing number 88 ride of Cody Ernest into his outside in the 12 machine. That is Jordan Van Westen. Starting inside of row number 4 in position number 7 in the 84 ride, that is Bryce Dickinson into his outside in the Next Level Racing machine. That is Cecil Kirkpatrick. Then we see starting in position number 9 in the Next Level Racing ride, Elite Performance Industries NH Lens number 20R of Cody Gagliano into his outside in the 5 ride. That is Jeremy Atkins. Then we see our 3 transfers from the first B main consolation race. See Daniel Northcutt, Gary Gagliano, and Joel Phillips rounding out our field. As we're going to get ready to set these drivers loose here. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button, and if you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button as we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. The green flag quickly out in the air here for the 09 ride of Joshua Ely. Ely trying to work right through the middle, but here comes Rob Shaw down on the bottom side here as Ely's going to clear him and leads the way down into corner number 3. That City Chevrolet ride hooked up on the bottom side. He's going to look to try to clear that 67 machine of Ty Dickinson. Ty's going to get up into the outside wall just ever so slightly as here comes the Memphis Grizzlies machine of Tim Taylor. Is Taylor down on the bottom side. He's going to try to work his way into position number 3. Ty Dickinson there in 4th. Cody Ernest there in position number 6 as he's got Bryce Dickinson and that 20R ride right there behind him as Bryce down to the inside here. Going to look to try and take position number 5 away from that 88 ride. Man, that 88 ride is very visible out there on the racetrack. That is a very hot pink in that 88 machine as Cody Ernest in the 20R ride almost duked it out there. A little bit of contact between the two of them. They're going to keep on rocking and rolling. Cody's going to lose a little bit of momentum there and lose about a car length on that 88 ride as Cody Ernest way up the racetrack here, trying to use that extreme high side, trying to move that groove up even farther towards that outside wall. Jeremy Atkins right there in 8, Cecil Kirkpatrick there in 9, Jordan Van Westen and Daniel Northcutt battle some of our C main transfers trying to work their way into the A main here tonight in this one, but they got a few more drivers to pass here. But I do believe, we'll double check here, it does say that everyone in this B main race is going to transfer through and around goes Cody Ernest. Ernest is going to go around here. No caution flag on the racetrack. Jordan Van Westen is going to get a piece of that one. The 12 ride getting some heavy damage there as well. We'll take a quick look back and see what happens to this 88 machine as he gets up into the outside wall right there. Bounces up the 20R ride. Goes for a little bit of a loop-de-loop there on the high side of the racetrack. I think Jordan Van Westen gets a little bit of a piece of that one. He also goes around here. So he misses it, but then Daniel Northcutt unfortunately gets into the side of him. Joel Phillips comes in, gives him a little extra nudge there on the front end, spinning him around. They're both going to keep on rocking and rolling, but as they do that, the laps continue to click off here. Out in front, Joshua Ely continues to lead the way. Ely out in front here. Tim Taylor there in position number 2 as the Memphis Grizzlies ride working his way towards the front of the field here. There in 3rd is the 34 ride of Rob Shaw. Then we see the Dickinson boys, the Ty Dickinson and Bryce Dickinson. And you throw the other Papa Mike Promotions ride, the 20R machine of Cody Gagliano, right into the middle of those two as they got all their eyes set on trying to get around that City Chevrolet number 34 ride of Rob Shaw. As Shaw sticking himself right there in position number 3. Cecil Kirkpatrick in the 5 ride of Jeremy Atkins there behind that pack of drivers as those guys duking it out up here for position number 4, 5, and 6 on the racetrack. As we're going to get 2 more laps left to go here for Joshua Ely as Ely out in front, just slowly but surely continuing to pick these laps off as that NLR number 09 machine continues to run some wicked fast lap times. Tim Taylor sticking right there with them though. That Memphis Grizzlies T-Berry Motorsports ride looking very, very sharp in this one. But out of corner number 4, we're going to see that checkered flag fly here on our B main. Joshua Ely is going to pick up that checkered flag. Tim Taylor there in second. Bryce Dickinson, Cody Gagliano, Rob Shaw, Ty Dickinson rounding out our top 6. Jeremy Atkins, Kirkpatrick, Northcutt, Gagliano, and everybody else is going to transfer through into the show here, into that A main feature event, as we're going to get ready to rock and roll here with our A main in just about a minute, as these drivers are going to jump out onto the racetrack here for a quick little warm-up session. Some of these drivers haven't been on the racetrack in quite a while, so they're going to want to jump out there, see where the groove is, see that they got the right setup in, see they're making the right adjustments to their ride, so that way they can be ready for anything at the drop of this green flag, and they can see where this racetrack is really starting to head towards. Best broadcast out there, Timmy, my boy Tim Hilton coming in, showing that love. Let's get it, homie. Let's get it. Woo! All right, let's catch up on some of these things here. Let's go, whippersnapper. Let's go. My fave Aussie, Steven in the 45. Get it? Oh, we got an Australian up in here. Okay. I like that. I like getting some different continents up in here, man. We need to break into like the UK market. Maybe we can start getting some earlier broadcasting if we can jump in over there. Yo, Caleb Ramsey coming in with that heart reaction. Lamar Jordan coming in, smashing that like on the stream as well. Tim Taylor coming in, smashing that like on the stream. Papa Mike coming in with the hearts. Let's go, whippersnapper. Let's go, Stephen Barrow. You got this, bud. He's got it. He's looking very good, man. He's looking very stout. So, but I mean, this is some crazy competition, man. Thank you for doing this. Awesome stream as always. We love you. Woo! Let's go, Blake. Let's go, my boy. That's what it's up right there. What it do, boo? What it do, boo? What is good, Caleb? What is good, my boy? Timmy cheering on Steven. Everyone cheering on Steven here.
Let's go!
Let's go, baby. Let's go. This Peacemaker dude, pretty cool dude, you know. I'm a pretty cool dude, honestly. I really am. Yo, John Quayle Jr. coming in, smashing that like on the stream as well. What is good, John? How you doing, my boy? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get ready to set these drivers loose as we're going to get ready for the A main feature event here as these drivers loading into the sim. We're going to get ready to set these drivers loose in this one. You guys are just tuning in on Facebook. Make sure y'all hit that like, hit that share, hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you guys hit that like button over there as well. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as we continue to build more and more and trying to reach 200 subscribers over there on YouTube. We're going to get ready to rock and roll here with our A main feature event. We're going to get ready to set these drivers loose, and starting on the pole in this one, in the 32 machine, that is Keith Hackney. To his outside in the 10 ride, that is Lon Franks, and starting inside of row number 2 in the NLR number 1 machine, that is Alex Brewer. To his outside in the 21 seat, that's Charles Barnes. Starting inside of row and number 3 in the 38, that is Blake Doyle, and then you see that 22 ride, that JRE DWR number 22 ride of Chad Putterboat, starting there in 6. In 7th, the 5-17 of Nicholas Paris and David Brewer. Then we see Grady Erman, James Stockton, Jim Revis, Dustin Fryer, Joshua Ely, Bryce Dickinson, Tim Taylor, Cody Gagliano, Rob Shaw, Ty Dickinson, Jeremy Atkins, Daniel Northcutt, Cecil Kirkpatrick, Joel Phillips, Gary Gagliano, and Cody Ernest, as we're going to end all the anticipation with our feature presentation as we are green flag racing here at Knoxville Raceway. The fireworks are blaring, and here they come down the backstretch, storming their way into corner number 3, and they're being led by the 32 ride of Keith Hackney. Hackney out in front, and they're going to go a little 3 wide back there behind them. Battling all throughout the field, but leading lap number 1 is the 32 ride of Keith Hackney. Alex Brewer sliding his way up into position number 2. Charles Barnes there in 3rd. Lon Frank sliding back into position number 4 here, but he's trying to battle back strong with a good run through the middle of the racetrack. Blake Doyle right there in position number 5 is that black and white number 38 ride, trying to work his way up into 4th or 3rd position on the racetrack as he's right there all over the back bumper of Lon Franks and Charles Barnes. Brady Irvin trying to work his way up into the top 5 here as well as that Speed Ranch number 43 ride trying to work his way to the inside here of Nicholas Paris as Paris there to his outside. As all these drivers doing a fantastic job here in this one. Clean and green so far through the first 4 laps around the racetrack. These guys doing a fantastic job continuing to pound back some wicked laps here. These drivers running still side by side all the way throughout this field. All these drivers continuing to beat and bang and battle. We see James Stockton try to work his way inside the top 10. He's got Bryce Dickinson there to his inside. Joshua Ely, our main winner, up inside the top 10 already as he battles to the inside of Jim Revis. So the 09 ride on the move early on here in this one. He's worked his way up a few positions now into position number 9 as he's going to make that pass down the bottom side of Jim Revis. They're going to continue to battle those side by side. Cody Gagliano right there in position number 12. Bryce Dickinson there in 13. Then we see Tim Taylor there in position number 14. And Tim Taylor trying to work his way towards the front of the field as well. You see Ty Dickinson, Dustin Fryer, Rob Shaw, Cecil Kirkpatrick all back here battling, and throw Daniel Northcutt into this mix as well as they continue to beat and bang as we're going to see our first caution flag of the evening. And oh no, it looks like Blake Doyle, some of our top 5 drivers, having some issues here as Blake was able to work his way past Charles Barnes into position number 4 on the racetrack. We're going to take a look and see what happens. A little bit of contact there between Lon Franks and the 1 ride, and then they kind of just stack up right there. And unfortunately, a lot of momentum going into the 38 ride of Blake Doyle, and Doyle is unfortunately going to go around in that KC Speedworks number 38 machine. We're going to get a different look at this one as you can see. It all starts with a little bit of contact between Lon Franks and the 1 ride. As you'll see Lon get into the 1 ride of Alex Brewer right here. That's going to kind of stack them up right there. So the 10 ride's going to have to get out of the gas to avoid spinning out the 1 ride. And Doyle's going to get into Lon, and then just a chain reaction. They kind of get stacked up. The 38 ride getting spun around there by the 21C as they all kind of pile into each other. I'm sure Charles was getting pushed from behind by whoever was behind him at that moment in time. An unfortunate situation there for the 38 machine, just being kind of in the wrong spot at the wrong time, and unfortunately getting that contact and going around is going to put him deep in this field, and he's going to have his work cut out for him, trying to work his way back to the front here. So we're going to get ready to set these drivers back up and set them back loose here. Keith Hackney out in front. Alex Brewer there in second. Lon Franks, Charles Barnes, and the 517 ride of Nicholas Paris rounding out our top 5 here in this one. So we're going to get ready to rock and roll here once again. Woo! Let's get it. Love watching these exciting races, man. I love seeing that, John. I love seeing that, homie. Love seeing you in here, my boy. Love seeing you in here on a regular basis. Cody Meyer says, next level racing, running top 3 tonight. I got the feeling for my team tonight. Oh, man. Those NLR boys are always so fast, man, as we're going to go back to green flag racing, as the green flag back out in the air here for the 32 machine of Keith Hackney. Ladies and gentlemen, that seems so weird to say. Hackney's always in that 69 ride, but here tonight he's in the 32, and we're going to go back under the caution flag as a little bit of cautions, reading cautions, and it looks like the 80 ride of Dustin Fryer unfortunately going to go around on this restart, and the caution flag going to come back out rather quickly as, oh no, oh bro, oh, just absolute heartbreak right there for the 80 ride. We're going to get a little replay of this one as, man, that sucks. Let's take a look here from far chase. You're going to see this 80 ride. Actually, we're a little closer. You're going to see him go into the corner here. It looks like, I don't even know. like a little bit of an invisible ramp or something. He's gonna get beaten around and bounced around, and unfortunately there, the iSim race, unfortunately gonna go around here. He's gonna go upside down. Oh man. I don't know, I suppose they call that net code, but I don't know what that is. Looks like he just has a little bit too much dig up there on the high side. The rear tire's gonna just dig in and send that car upside down. Nowhere to go for the 34 or the 42 ride as they get a couple good licks in there on him. Fair enough, he does have a bumper sticker that says caution, stay back 500 feet, so you know, he gave them fair warning, I suppose, with the bumper sticker, but that's an unfortunate break there for the 80 ride of Dustin Fryer, as he's going to have a lot of damage on that ride. He's going to have to go down pit side and get some repairs done. Yo, Dylan Scott Reynolds coming in with that like on the stream. What is good, Dylan? Dylan coming in showing that love. What is good, homie? Gotta stop that wall riding, laugh out loud. Stay off this sim, Massey. Oh no. Oh no. Massey, are you part of that team? I don't know. Okay, I've had enough of this. It's time to come out of retirement. Your butt is mine, Hackney. Oh man, Massey, I love to see it, homie. I love to see it. Get in here, my boy. We want to see that competition grow more and more and more, so get your butt in here and show this 32 ride up as Keith Hackney once again out in front. Another great restart. The 32 ride leading the way. Alex Brewer right there in second. A great run though at Alon Franks as Franks up into position number 3 now, and he's looking for more as he's already to the outside door of the 1 ride of Alex Brewer. So Alon Franks way up the racetrack looking for some huge runs here. Fortunately, a little bit too high there on entry in 1 and 2. He gets a good run though. He's all over the back bumper of that 1 machine of Alex Brewer. Brewer having to try to hang on to it there as that 10 ride was all over his back bumper. And here comes Charles Barnes. Barnes now to the outside of Lon Franks. So Barnes is going to jump up there and try to take that 3rd spot back away. Here comes Grady Ehrman. Is Ehrman right there as well in position number 5? And don't look now, but here comes our B main winner. The 09 ride of Joshua Ely all the way from the B main into the A main, and he's up inside of the top 6 now as the 09 ride continues to push forward closer and closer towards the front of the field, and already looking down low on the 43 ride of Ehrman. It's Ehrman now under fire for position number 5 as you see Nicholas Parrish there in 7th, Chad Butterbow there in 8th, and then Cody Gagliano and Bryce Dickinson rounding out our top 10. Rob Shaw there in 11th, James Stockton there in 12th. Then we see Tim the Toolman Taylor in the 99 ride there in position number 13. James Stockton to his outside, Daniel Norcutt, I Dickinson rounding out our top 15. Cecil Kirkpatrick, Joel Phillips, Jeremy Atkins, Blake Doyle, David Brewer, Cody Ernest, Dustin Fryer, and Gary Gagliano rounding out our top 23. Then Jim Revis. I don't know what happened to Jim Revis, but he is way behind here. Something must have happened. He must have gotten some damage on that 57 ride as he is way behind the rest of the field here, about 10 seconds back of position number 43, or the 42 ride of Gary Gagliano. So something must have happened to that 57 ride. Out in front, it's the 32 machine of Keith Hackney. Is Hackney out in front leading the way here? Hackney trying to chase down the rear of the field, trying to get some of these drivers a lap down, trying to make it so they're a little bit less of a threat. Is now Charles Barnes up on the outside here. He's going to make the pass for Alex Brewer here, and he's going to take over position number 2. Brewer's going to try to battle back strong on the bottom side. We see Lon Franks right there glued to the back bumper of that 21C machine, and Lon is going to jump up into position number 3. Alex Brewer's going to try to battle back strong down through the middle side, and here comes Joshua Ely. Ely now up inside the top 5. Some contact between him and the 1 ride. Alex Brewer almost going around. A great job there by the NLR boys to kind of try to not make too much contact with each other.
Let's go!
As they both almost got wrecked, and we saw the rest of the field quickly closing in on them as here comes Ehrman, as Ehrman's going to slide it in there. Some contact. Now Ely has some competition for position number 5. It's a 43 ride. Nicholas Paris right there as well. That's going to bring Bryce Dickinson and Cody Gagliano up into the picture here in this one as well. It's the 84 ride of Bryce Dickinson having a good run, trying to work his way up inside the top 5 as he's already worked his way past Chad Putterboat and the 20R ride of Cody Gagliano. You see some good moves up here. That 5th position is Brady Ehrman now into position number 5, but Joshua Ely's going to go for the big slider, but he's going to leave the high side open for the 43 and a big run there on the extreme high side. Some more contact. Here comes Bryce Dickinson right down through the middle. Burnham right there in position number 6. Another slider, some contact there as Ely gets a little bit of a nose shove there from the 43 ride. Bryce Dickinson getting a piece of that one as Bryce still trying to work to the inside here of Nicholas Paris as Paris trying to hold on to position number 7 on the racetrack. Brady Ehrman right there as well as Ehrman battling right there to the outside now. That 517 ride looking for some big runs. Bryce now under fire as the 20R ride of Cody Gagliano is going to use that high side and he's going to work his way around him as well. And some, oh my gosh, I don't know how that 43 ride did not go airborne right there. Brady Ehrman almost going for a ride, hitting those big bumps up on the outside of corner number 1 and 2. As you can see, some big runs coming here from the high side of this racetrack, but it is getting very treacherous up there. You can see these guys head in here. You can see these bumps really starting to grow more and more as here comes another big run out of Bryce Dickinson as Bryce trying to jump up and take position number 6 away from that 517 machine as Joshua Ely starting to pull away from that battle. Some more contact back here. Man, these guys are battling oh so hard all around this racetrack. They continue to battle up for that position number 6 and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You can throw Rob Shaw, Chad Putterboat, Daniel Northcutt coming into this picture as well. Here comes Tim Taylor as they're all trying to close in on this gap, but out in front, it's still Keith Hackney. Hackney out in front by about a second over Charles Barnes. Barnes there in position number 2, holding off the 10 ride of Lon Franks and Alex Brewer as Brewer all over the back bumper of that iRacing iFlag Top of My Promotions DWR number 10 machine, trying to make it an NLR 1, 2, 3 at the front of the field, but Joshua Ely right there, the 09 ride, trying to poke his nose into that fun as well. He's got a lot of ground to make up, but he's laying down some very fast lap times. Nicholas Paris still under fire as Bryce Dickinson and Cody Gagliano try to work their way around that 517 ride. The 517 somehow holding these guys off as a little bit of contact. Bryce Dickinson almost goes around. Now the 37 ride up into the outside wall. Brady Ehrman almost going around there. Gonna slide back up the racetrack. Here's the 37 up into the outside wall. Here comes the 99 ride of Tim Taylor. Taylor down to the outside here on the 43 machine. Some beating and banging and battling all around this racetrack. Some more contact. Around goes Earnham. Around goes the 99 of Tim Taylor. And the caution flag is gonna fly for the second time this evening. Brady Ehrman, unfortunately, going off the racetrack here. Gonna make some contact there with Chad Putterboat, kind of starting to spin that 43 ride around. I think the 99 ride of Tim Taylor thought maybe if he gave him a shot in the rear end, maybe it would kind of straighten him out a little bit. And I don't think that's what happened. When he made that contact, looked like it just kind of hooked the two together. Right there, just kind of hooks them together, and unfortunately, nowhere to go there for Tim Taylor as he goes around, pointing in the wrong direction. That caution flag is going to fly here for the second time tonight. So we're going to get these drivers loaded back up. We're going to get them stacked back up and re-racked, and we're going to get ready to go back to battle here once again. Woo! Yeah, this is getting good. This is getting real good. Yo, Big Rasta vibes coming in with that like on the stream. What is good, Big Rasta? Big Rasta coming in, showing that love. Let's get it, homie. Let's get it. Kind of miss watching you race, laugh out loud. I mean, who doesn't miss watching Jamie Massey up there beating and banging and battling all around the racetrack, man? I think that'd be pretty cool. Nah, tired of him stinking up the show. I'm coming back to put a stop to it. Oh, baby. That's what I like to read right there. That's what I like to see right there.
Let's go.
Yo, Brandon Macy Drewiski coming in with that like on the stream. What is good, my boy? What is good, Brandon? What is good, homie? How you doing? Woo! This is getting good, chat. This is getting good right here. Oh, man, this is getting exciting. These guys have been putting on one heck of a show for us. If you guys aren't excited, if you guys aren't thrilled about this racing action, man, I don't know what to tell you. This is one heck of a show, one heck of a battle all around this racetrack as we're going to get ready to rock and roll. If you guys are just tuning in, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, and hit that follow button as we're going to jump into a Peacemaker Gaming. Crank it up here on this restart. So crank up that volume and cheer on your favorite driver as we're going to go and crank it up. Caution flag coming back out the air. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Brandon, my boy, the racing so far is absolutely wicked on you. The racing is absolutely awesome here tonight, man. These guys are putting on one heck of a show for us. As we're going to take a look back and see what brings out our third caution flag of the evening. Our third caution flag coming out. We're going to take a look back and see what happens here. Looks like Chad Putterbow going around here. Looks like Ty Dickinson right there on the bottom side. You see Doyle in there as well. The 37 rider, James Stockton, again a piece. And everyone just kind of coming together there. A little bit of a calamity in corner number 1. Upside down was the 37 ride. Chad Putterbow getting collected in that one as well. Some heavy damage in the 37 ride. Upside down is a big one here in corner number 1, as these guys all come together. Let's play it back just a little bit as it looks like some tight racing off corner number 4. All leads to this one. Ty Dickinson down the bottom side, really just getting drug into that one. A good job by everyone else to avoid it, but a tough break there That 37 ride of James Stockton as he goes upside down and then gets pushed here for quite a little while. We're going to jump right on board here with this 37 machine and see exactly what he says from the cockpit. Oh no, oh, just nothing he can do. Upside down and then just getting a face full of dirt here as he skids across the dirt there on the high side of corner number 1 and 2. And a top break there for the 37 machine. As we're going to get these drivers loaded back in. We're going to stack back up and re-rack here. We're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. We're going to continue on here just for a quick minute or two with this cranking up. And then we're going to go right back to the final 15 laps in this one. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, make sure you'll hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button. We're going to continue on cranking it up. All right, somehow the caution flag has not came back out there for that one. I don't know how that caution flag hasn't came out, as Tim Taylor and Daniel Northcutt unfortunately went in the wrong direction there. Both those drivers not having the night they wish to have. Cody Ernest getting a piece of that one as well. No caution flag as we're going to keep on rocking and rolling here. Out in front, it's Keith Hackney leading the way. Hackney out in front. That 32 machine leads the way. Joshua Ely, our B-main winner, now up into position number 2. So now Ely up into that second spot. He's got his eyes set on that lead as here he comes as he's trying to close the gap here between himself and his NLR teammate in that 32 ride. No one's been able to jump up there and pass the 32 with Keith Hackney all night long, but here comes the 09 machine. All the way from transferring through the B main into the show here tonight. He's made a lot of moves and a lot of passes in the 09 machine, now up into position number 2. Cody Gagliano right there with him as the 20R ride up into position number 3. Alex Brewer and Lon Franks battle side by side for position number 4 and 5. Yo, Shiloh Gagliano coming in with the like on the stream. Zach McNeese coming in with that like as well. Zach coming in showing that love, smashing that like on the stream. B2R coming in with that like. Haymaker coming in with that like as well. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen, as the caution flag is going to come back out. Looks like Joel Phillips and Dustin Fryer having some issues a little bit deeper in the field here. So we'll take a look back and see what happens as the 80 ride and a little stacked up there with Chad Putterbow. Make some contact. The 78 ride's going to go around. A great job there by Gary Gagliano to avoid any additional contact there. As it looks like the 80 ride might have made a little bit of contact right there with the 22 of Chad Putterbow. Then the 78 ride gets into the back of him and then just kind of bounces around in front of him. Man, we might have to go back and take a look from Gary Gagliano's perspective here, as he did a great job avoiding this wreck here, driving through the carnage. There we go. As he sees this starting to unfold right here in front of him. 80 ride going around with the 78 coming right there in front of him, has to split the middle to avoid any additional contact. He does a fantastic job working that 42 ride around it. All right, as we're going to get these drivers stacked back up and ready to rock and roll here once again, we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. Out in front, it is that 32 ride of Keith Hackney here, still leading the way. Hackney's been out in front all night long, but now into position number 2, his teammate in the 09 ride of Joshua Ely, and right there behind him as well in the 20R.
Let's go.
That's Cody Gagliano, 2 of our B main transfers all the way up to the front of the field here inside the top 3, and they're looking for more as they're looking to go from the B main to picking up the A main feature win here tonight, but they got to get around that 32 ride of Keith Hackney to get it done. Lon Franks there in 4th and Alex Brewer there in 5th. Bryce Dickinson and Charles Barnes there in 6th and 7th. Rob Shaw, Nicholas Paris, and the 43 ride of Grady Ehrman there rounding out our top 10 as we are back to green flag racing as Hackney with a good restart. The 09 ride getting a little bit too low in corner entry there as these guys continue to duke it out all the way behind them here. See Bryce Dickinson in the 21C ride battle side by side. See Ty Dickinson there as well in that 67 ride. Way up on the high side there with a little bit of a throwback number to his grandfather as he makes a little bit of contact there with the 319 ride. Jim Revis down to the inside of him, and there's Blake Doyle. Doyle up inside the top 10 now as well as Doyle's worked his way from the rear of the field now up into position number 10 as that 38 ride had to pass a lot of cars after going around early on in this one as we're going to see 10 more laps left to go. 10 more laps here for Keith Hackney in the rest of this wicked field as these drivers continue to duke it out all around the racetrack. 3 wide back here for position number 3. Alex Brewer up on the high side. Cody Gagliano down to the middle in Lon Franks in the Evil One Graphics ride down on the bottom side. Still 3 wide there, but it looks like Alex Brewer with that high side momentum is going to get that little bit of an extra run there, some extra speed as you can see this racetrack completely slicked off. All these drivers trying some different lines, trying to throw it in there, a different entry, different exits, trying to find that extra little bit of grip, that extra little bit of speed, as it looks like it's moved from the high side down to the bottom side for that preferred racing line as we're going to go back under the caution flag here. So a late race caution flag as it looks like the 319 ride of David Brewer all over the back bumper here of the 517 machine. Going to send it in on the bottom side. He's going to make a little bit of contact there with the 517 ride, and then Ty Dickinson unfortunately just barely nudging that rear end, but that's how slick this racetrack is man, it doesn't take much. That one little bit of a nudge can just spin a car around here. As we'll actually take a look from the gearbox here. See if there was any contact or much contact here. Oh, there was a little bit. Maybe there's a little bit more than I anticipated there, but that's racing at such a slick racetrack that one of these drivers, they get in with a little bit more speed, a little bit more momentum into the corner than the guy in front of them, and that little bit of contact is enough to spin them around, lift those rear tires up in the air, knock the tires loose a little bit, lose that little bit of traction, that little thin line that they all run on, and that little bit of traction loss can spin somebody around in a quick hurry. We saw Jeremy Atkins getting a little piece of that one as well. We see Cody Ernest now working his way slowly but surely towards the front of the field as the 88 ride was stuck back there quite a ways, but now working his way up inside the top 15. That putter bowl right there in front of him as well, as these drivers are doing a fantastic job, man, and a lot of beating and banging, a lot of good side-by-side battles all around this racetrack. See Keith Hackney still out in front, and since we're inside of 10 laps left to go, we're going to go to single file restarts here. Single file restarts as we're going to get ready to rock and roll here once again. The green flag back out in the air here for the 32 machine of Keith Hackney as Hackney leads the way here. With 8 more laps left to go for Keith Hackney as Hackney trying to run away with this one. Hackney down the backstretch into corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. Oh no, Ty says got wrecked under caution, had to repair, wouldn't extend. Oh no, homie, that is rough. That sucks, my boy. That sucks. We might have to go back and take a look at that one as Keith Hackney out in front with 7 more laps. Joshua Ely right there in position number 2, and Alex Brewer there in position number 3. So once again, it's a 1, 2, and 3 at the front of the field here for the NLR team as they do a fantastic job here once again tonight. But no one better than that 32 ride so far as Keith Hackney continues to lead the way. Lon Franks down to the bottom side here is that DWR iRacing iFlag Papa My Promotions number 10 ride tries to jump up into position number 3. Cody Gagliano right there in 4th with Rob Shaw in position number 6. Cody's there in 5th, and then right behind Rob Shaw we see Bryce Dickinson and Charles Barnes battle side by side. Is now, it looks like the 84 ride going to take over position number 7. Blake Doyle right there as well. Is that KC Speedworks number 38 ride trying to work his way towards the front of some contact. The 21C ride getting bounced around quite a bit right there as Grady Earnham right there trying to poke his nose into this battle, getting some pretty hard contact. Jim Revis right there as well. Jim getting a little bit of a shove down into corner number 1 there as the 21C ride sliding back ever so slightly. He slid himself back into position number 9, battling side by side for 9th and 10th with Jim Revis. These guys continue to battle around the racetrack. You see Chad Putterboth, a great recovery, now back up inside the top 12. He would need a caution flag to try to crack his way back into the top 10. He's got Grady Ehrman and Charles Barnes right there in front of him in position number 10, but out in front, it's still that 32 ride of Keith Hackney's. Hackney continues to lead the way. We're going to see 2 more laps left to go here for the 32 ride. That Rip Hackney Elite Performance Industries NH Lens ride leading the way here down into corner number 3. That 09 ride of Joshua Ely trying to close the gap ever so slightly. He might have to give him a bumper to move him out of the way if he can get there as the white flag flies one more time around here for the 32 machine. Keith Hackney is Hackney out in front, getting a great run there down through corner number 2, but a big run from the 09 ride. Joshua Ely's going to have one more shot to throw it in there. He's not going to be able to get there, so down through corner number 3 and out of corner number 4, and once again picking up the checkered flag here in the Sim 500 TNA Motorsports Dirt Street Stock Series. This is the 32 ride of Keith Hackney getting it done, picking up yet again another checkered flag. Right there behind him, his teammate Joshua Ely. Cody Gagliano there in 3rd. And Alex Brewer coming home in 4th as Lon Franks gets slid back to position number 5 there on that final lap. Rob Shaw there in 6th with Bryce Dickinson there in position number 7. Blake Doyle in 8th. Jim Revis in 9th. And Grady Ehrman rounding out our top 10. Man, oh man, oh man, Keith Hackney putting down another smackdown. It is a 1, 2, 3, and 4 finish here for those next level racing drivers. Man, a great run there by those guys as Keith Hackney, though, no one that could have gotten touched, man. No one getting touched out there by that 32 ride as he was absolutely shot out of a cannon here all night long, man. And that ride was super, super fast and continuously picking up lap after lap after lap and running away with that one. We thought for a little bit that the 32 ride, not the 32, the 09 ride, we thought for a little bit the 09 ride would maybe have an opportunity to jump up there and battle for that win, but unfortunately Ely just couldn't quite get there. But man, these guys put on a heck of a show and a heck of a drive here for us. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see those checkered flags up in the chat right now for that 32 ride of Keith Hackney. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Give a round of applause to all these drivers. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button. If you're watching over on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button as we continue to try to build more and more over there on YouTube, trying to reach that 200 subscriber marker. So if you guys want to join the Peacemaker Club over there on YouTube Gaming, make sure you hit that subscribe button over there as well. As, man, what a show and what a race here, man. What a absolute run, man. What an absolute run. Yeah. Congrats, Hackney. Some checkered flags. Good win, Pimp. Absolutely. Okay, we'll watch some of that. Let's go, NLR. Great win tonight. Keith Hackney, awesome run, Josh. Absolutely, man. Some great runs out there for the NLR boys. Some wicked, wicked racing. Bryce says 15th to 7th. Maybe I should try and get up front more often. I think so. I think so, Bryce. It looked like your ride was really good out there, homie. It was just, you just ran out of time, and, it's so hard to pass at this racetrack, man. It's so hard to pass out there with all the beating and banging and battling side-by-side action, especially once it gets that slick out there on the racetrack. It's hard to really make those passes, so did a great job working your way past quite a few drivers there. What was that, 8 cars you went past? But, you were up almost inside the top 5 there for a little bit. Showed a lot of good speed and a very, very fast car. I think you would have had a solid top 5 run here tonight if you would have started maybe a little bit closer to the front of the field. But, ladies and gentlemen, give it up here for our race winner, that 32 rider, Keith Hackney, as he picks up the checkered flag here tonight in this one, man. Give it up for that 32 machine. Usually in the 69K, but not here tonight. He is in that 32 ride. We'll have to ask him about that one, but we're going to jump up into the broadcast booth here, and we're going to pull our race winner and our top 3 finishers up into the broadcast booth. Ladies and gentlemen, without a doubt, here you go. We're going to pull our race winner, that 32 ride, Keith Hackney, up here into the Peacemaker broadcasting booth. Let's see those checkered flags up in the chat here one more time for that 32 ride. Hey, Keith, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker broadcasting booth. You get a copy?
What's going on, buddy?
Not much. Keith, my boy, it looked like you were out there for a nice little Sunday drive for a little while, as that 32 ride was once again absolutely hooked up here, man. That thing was on rails here tonight. We really saw you pull away ever so slightly, just a little bit, every single restart there, but slowly but surely, a couple of your other teammates that started deeper in the field worked their way up towards the front. We saw that 09 ride of Ely right there on your back bumper for a little while there. Did you think that the 09 ride maybe had something for you after having to pass so many cars and work his way up to your rear bumper, and then all of a sudden, boom, he was right there on top of you trying to figure out a way to get around you?
Oh, of course, man. Like anytime, like any of my teammates come to the field and they get up there in the front, you always gotta wonder, like, okay, so what are we doing here? Um, and that's when I noticed he was up there. I did go to the bottom then, but I was content running up top. But I was just telling them that I was going to the bottom. I just didn't know when. I tried it, just ever so slightly, maybe in one corner when I had that lead over Charles, and I felt like he would catch me a little bit, then I gained back on him a little bit. So I was really searching at that time. But the longer I ran up top, the further and further, that cushion kept on getting, and it wasn't. I mean, it was fast, but it wasn't fast. But if you could hit the bottom right, it was faster. So on I guess after that long green run, we went back green, man. I just jumped to the bottom, and I felt so good down there. Like I always feel good here. I love this place. I just I don't know. Like I really enjoyed it tonight. Everybody made it in. I ran Tasha's car tonight. Just something different. Instead of running 69 all the time, so had to show that car some love. It's been on the jack stands, ever since we got it done. So, yeah. Other than that, I just another race, another broadcast, another win. So we'll take it.
Absolutely, my boy. An absolutely wicked performance. Another wicked job here once again in this one. Keith, who do you got to thank for another strong performance here tonight and another checkered flag in the Sim 500 TNA Motorsports Series?
Man, I gotta thank right there first and foremost TNA and 7500 for the sponsor of this league and stuff like that. So huge shout out to them guys. NLR, Elite Performance, NH Lens, Custom Cabinets by Keith, Papa Mike, old Brassy Bear here. He actually painted this car a while back, so shout out to him, even though he still don't know what to do with his hands. And just like I said, man, just a huge shout out to all the guys on the team. They showed up, showed out. A lot of them came to the field, and a lot of them, well, a couple of them fell back. So, but all in all, man, it was a good night for the team and a good showing for the broadcast. We had a pretty good bit of green flag laps. There was a few cautions, but for the most part, it was pretty good. So, Content with that, and moving on to next week. And oh god, gotta give a shout out to Tasha, even though she didn't watch the race, but she's watching it now. So shout out to her.
Absolutely, my boy. You always got to give a shout out to Tasha there. Well, Keith, congrats on another checkered flag, another wicked, wicked run here, my boy. Always good to talk to you up here in the broadcast booth. Hopefully, we'll get the opportunity to do it again next week. Maybe, hopefully, back down here in Victory Lane once again, as I don't even know what that makes. Does that make it 4 in a row, 5 in a row? I don't even know how many wins in a row you have here in this league
Yep.
so far.
Well, I know between both series, it's pushing about 5, I think, 4 or 5, maybe 6. I don't know.
It's
So
something like that.
yeah, we're good. So we'll see what we can do on Sunday.
Absolutely, my boy. Well, we look forward to watching you and seeing you back up here in the broadcast booth. Keith, congrats on the win here tonight, my boy, and great job and great run here in this one.
All right, man. Thank you.
Absolutely. Have yourself a wonderful night, my boy.
All right. See you, buddy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for that 32 ride here tonight of Keith Hackney. Is Hackney getting it done here in this one, the 32 machine? Man, it feels so weird of Keith Hackney picking up yet again another checkered flag, picking up another win, man. A great run and a great job there by Mr. Hackney as he was able to jump up there and snag that top spot once again, man. Is absolutely insane. Congrats, baby. Keith Hackney and Bryce Dickinson did a damn good job on my car, Tasha. It looks absolutely wicked. Now we just need you to, once you get that baby out, take some time, and then once that's done, jump behind the wheel and get out there and start doing some racing with the boys. That's what we need. That's what we need. We need you out there on the racetrack with all these drivers, bro. That's what we need, Tasha. That's what we need, my girl. That's why you need to do the exclamation mark noti. Yeah, exactly. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys definitely do the exclamation mark notify. It does reactivate all the live notifications. Every once in a while, Facebook just randomly likes to just get rid of the notifications, and it was absolutely insane. I don't know why Facebook does it, but they love to do that stuff. They like to just mess with everybody's stuff. So exclamation mark notify will turn on those live notifications. And actually, if you want to try some extra stuff, there's you can do exclamation mark roll, and you can pick like a number. So like roll 20 should roll like a 20-sided die. There's a bunch of other things. If you do exclamation mark, you believe it should tell you. You might have to do exclamation mark commands maybe. It should tell you all the different commands that you have. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pull in our second place finisher now. The 09 ride of Joshua Elias. Ely coming home in position number 2. Ely having a great run and a great drive. Yo, Alex Brewer coming in with that like on the stream. What is good, Brewer? Brewer coming in, showing that love there. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at 46 reactions. We need 4 more reactions here to hit 50 reactions on the stream. Can we hit that 50 reactions before this one is over? As we're going to jump up into the broadcast booth with our second place finisher, Mr. Joshua Ely. So we're going to pull him down here into the broadcast booth. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the 09 ride. Hey, Josh, it's Aaron up here on the Peacemaker broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Oh, yeah.
Man, another good run. A great drive for that 09 ride. We saw you go through the B main. You pick up the checkered flag in that one. The car looked very, very good in the B main, but you had a lot of very fast drivers have to jump up there and work your way around in this A main. Slowly but surely, you picked them off lap by lap by lap. You stayed out of the, too much of the mayhem. We saw you getting bounced around, a little bit of contact here and there as everyone battling so tough for every inch on the racetrack. When it comes down to the end, you're right there in position number 2. You're only a couple car lengths off your teammate's back bumper for the win here in this one, and you take home a solid second place run and a 1, 2, 3, 4 finish once again for the NLR boys in the league, and another wicked finish here for yourself, but showed a lot of speed where we thought you were going to be able to jump up there and be maybe one of the only ones to really contest Hackney for the win here tonight.
Yeah, we had a really good car. It felt great. The bottom was just fantastic. I think I was running a little bit faster. I could catch him on entry. I don't know if he was just kind of just taking it easy in the bottom, but I could feel me just slowly creeping up to the back bumper. I was like, I'm gonna put some red paint on that black car. But I couldn't get to it. So
Absolutely, my boy. A great run nonetheless, though, man. A lot of cars passed and a lot of great battling around the racetrack. Josh, who do you got to thank for such a solid run and solid performance here tonight in this one?
I've got to start off by thanking my team. Without them, I wouldn't even be here. NLR, Miller Media Design for putting a wrap on the car, EPI for the badass setups, AC Speedworks, 09 Laser Engraving, Cypress Hearts, Taiwan on Outdoors. Got to thank you for putting on a badass broadcast. I got to thank TNA Motorsports for letting us do what we do on the tracks every week, and everybody out there that watches. Thank you all.
Absolutely, my boy. Well, Josh, congrats on the second place run, homie. Another great finish and great run here for that 09 ride. Hopefully this momentum continues to build more and more, and hopefully one of these nights we'll see it down here in Victory Lane as, man, that 09 ride continues to have some good, solid performances the last little while.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to put some red paint on the back of that black car and some tire marks on the side of it. So we coming. We're gonna be up there in Victory Lane one day.
Absolutely, boy. We look forward to seeing that. Josh, congrats on the second place run here tonight, and hopefully you have yourself a wicked evening here and a great night.
Oh yeah, you too, man.
Absolutely. Have a good one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for Josh Ely as Ely coming home there in position number 2 here tonight. A great run and a great drive there by the 09 machine of Josh Ely as he comes home in that second position. We're going to get ready to pull our third place driver, Cody Gagliano, up into the broadcast booth here as Cody coming home in position number 3. A great run and a great drive there by the 20R ride as we're going to pull Cody up into the broadcast booth. Let's get some congratulations up there in the chat right now, though, for our top 4 in this one, man, is the top 4 all NLR drivers coming home in this one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. An absolutely wicked feat once again here. So if you guys are just tuning in, make sure you guys jump up here, though, with the hashtag NLR up in the chat there. Let's get a huge congratulations for all these NLR drivers coming home 1, 2, and 3, and 4 in this one. Absolutely wicked run, wicked drive by all those guys, and a wicked run by all the drivers here in this one. Yo, dude guy Brian coming in with that like on the stream. What is good, my boy? What is good, homie? Congrats. Hashtag NLR. Let's go, Brian. Let's go, my boy. What is good, homie? Man, Brian, I saw you playing Harry Potter the other, yesterday or last night or something like that, or maybe earlier today. I can't remember when, but I saw you were playing it, man. How do you like it? I love it, man. That new Hogwarts game is absolutely wicked, man. I've got 14, almost 16 hours into it, man. I just keep on playing it. It's addicting. It's absolutely massive. There's so much stuff to do. The map is just absolutely massive. It's a well-built game, man. The story mode is super huge. The amount of quests and side quests and everything else is absolutely insane, man. I'm trying to guesstimate on how long it would actually take to finish that game, and I'm going to say at least 100 hours. From start to finish, to do all the side quests and everything else, I'm going to say at least 100 hours, but I'm probably even on the low side of that. I'm probably thinking 200 hours to completely complete that game. That's a grind. That's a grind. I think it's going to take a long time to be able to completely finish it. Yo, James Drummond coming in with that like on the stream as well. James coming in showing that love, smashing that like as well. We're 2 reactions away from 50 on the stream, ladies and gentlemen. 2 reactions away from 50. Susie Dickinson, Mama Bear coming in with that hashtag NLR as well as chat. We're going to pull in our third place finisher now up into the broadcast booth. That 20R ride of Cody Gagliano. Hey, Cody, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Cody, my boy, another great run, another great finish here as we see that 1, 2, 3, and 4 finish for NLR as you and the one ride of Alex Brewer were just able to get around Lon Franks there coming out of corner number 3 and 4 in the last lap as you guys were able to jump up and pass him and make that a 1, 2, 3, 4 finish here in this one, man. A great run and a great drive as we saw you have to work your way in through the B main after some contact shoving up the racetrack early on in your heat race. a great way to recover not only in that race, but you're able to work your way there into the B main, into the A main, and then you made a lot of passes working that 20R ride up through the field, lap by lap by lap, and here you are up in the broadcast booth down here on the podium, man. How's it feel, and how'd you get it done here tonight?
Man, it feels great. Just happy for the next level racing guys, man. It's a lot of fun. It's unfortunate for the heat race contact and stuff. I'm not sure what happened there. Couldn't really tell, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Absolutely, man. Looked like you guys were having a blast up there. We saw a lot of good 3-4 wide battles around the racetrack. Everyone trying to battle for every single inch they can on the racetrack, trying to pick up, that extra little bit lap after lap after lap. Everyone pushing it to their limits and having some great runs here tonight. And nonetheless, we saw that great run by all these NLR drivers up there in the top 10 as you guys were just flooding that front of the field here tonight. And another great run, another great finish here for yourself, and another podium finish for that 20R ride.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of fun running with the guys. We were cracking up and just it was a lot of fun.
Absolutely, my boy. Well, Cody, another great performance here tonight, man. Who do you got to thank for such a wicked run?
Man, I got to thank Next Level Racing, Grip Hackney Racing, Elite Performance Industries, NH Lens, Papa Mike Promotions. I got to thank TNA Motorsports and Sim 500 for putting this on. Big shout out to John over there, man. He does a lot of work and works hard to get this stuff going. I got to thank you for broadcasting, man. It's a lot of fun, and hopefully we have a chance at the end of this thing.
Absolutely, my boy. Well, Cody, congrats on the third place run here tonight, man. Another great drive and another great performance here from yourself. Hopefully we'll see you back up here in the broadcast booth next Thursday. And hopefully, maybe we'll see you back up here in Victory Lane.
I hope so.
You have yourself a wonderful evening, my boy.
You too, buddy. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for the 20R ride of Cody Gagliano as Cody was able to jump up there and pick up that third place, finishing, rounding out our podium there in this one. But ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, we got to call it there on that note. But if you guys are just tuning in, make sure you guys do me a favor, hit that like button. Hit that share button. Hit that follow button. If you're watching over on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you guys don't have the YouTube channel, let me see if I can get the link here. I'll post it in on the jump up there and pick up. Let me quickly see here. I can share this right on over to Facebook. If you guys haven't already followed us over on YouTube, make sure you guys jump over there, show some love on that. Hit that like button over there on that stream. Hit the hit that subscribe button over on YouTube as well. As man, we continue to try to grow more and more and more on every single front, on every single channel, and continuing to grow that YouTube channel has been an absolute blast. Seeing that one continue to grow more and more and more as we continue to try and get that, that little bit extra here and there. So if you guys haven't already, please do me the favor, jump over to YouTube and smash that subscribe button, as that's going to be, we need 1,000 subscribers over on YouTube and 4,000 watch hours. The watch hours we seem to be doing a great job with. We continue to get some awesome views. We continue to get some awesome watch time over on YouTube, but unfortunately we just kind of fall off on a little bit on that subscribe area. So that's where we need to start building more and more and more on, is those subscribers over on YouTube. But anyways, guys, another wicked race, another wicked event here by Sim 500 and TNA Motorsports, man. This was another awesome race, an awesome show by all these drivers, but unfortunately your boys got to call it there, as we got to get ready to go to work. I'm going to quickly go and get ready. We're going to get out the door and head off to the shop for another night of fun at work or prison or whatever you want to call it. It's a little bit of both, but unfortunately, we got to call it there on that note. So I can't thank you guys enough for coming in with all the likes, the shares, the comments, the star senders. Man, you guys were absolutely killing it here tonight, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in and showing that love here in this one. But unfortunately, we got to call it there. So I will see you guys tomorrow morning, as we're going to go live tomorrow morning with some Hogwarts Legacy gameplay. We were just talking about it. We're going to be live tomorrow morning with some more gameplay of that, and we're going to continue to try and grind that for a little bit, as some other content thrown in with the iRacing and a little bit of everything else, as well as we always like to sprinkle in a little bit of extra fun into everyone's day, and that's what we plan on doing tomorrow morning. But anyways, guys, thank y'all for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Peace out, baby. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what a show. Woo!
I'm a savage. Drop the classic. Thinking back. Drop the classic. To establish that the magic. It's automatic. Got a mask. Who was that? Living legend. Lethal weapon. Mastermind. Never tried. Tell them all. Big dreams, I got big dreams since like baby. I've been joining forces with the likes of an A-team. Jumping off of buildings used to be so stimulating. Now I'm reaching new heights. I'ma need the off-white. Play with the fire, you get burned. All of my struggles became lessons well learned. I got desires that keep me grounded, that's for sure. Cause one day we gon' make it out this earth. Where's your worth? I'm sick of your talking, you got the wrong one. I'm taking your king and I leave him broken. If I am in second, it's after no one. Just give me a second to let them know. I'm the headline, the deadline. Big time. I'm ahead time, the rare kind. Big time. I'm a living legend, lethal weapon, mastermind. Big time. The king is back like prodigal. I've been gone. I gave him time, it's been too long. Was silent calm, but now the storm. I'm not the one you can't ignore. I never politic, if I want it, I'ma get mine. Never fake the funk, can't perform for your empire. Snatch them out the throne, make them all fall in line. I let the clock tick, count down, cause I'm sick of your talking, you got the wrong one. I'm taking your king and I leave him broken. If I am in second, it's after no one. Just give me a second to let them know. I'm the headline, the deadline. I'm ahead time, the rare kind. I'm a living legend, lethal weapon, mastermind. Big time. Out of the ashes, a phoenix arises. Faith of a mustard seed can move any mountains. The people are watching, so I cannot stop it. Been down for too long, now I gotta rock it. Had to get it out the mud, you know how it goes. Now we sitting at the top, had to bring the bros. Never thought I'd be the one who would play the role. Now look at where we at, man, who would've known? Temperature rising, I feel the pressure is on me. Luckily, I've been out here building an army. Camouflage on a ride, we run this party. We kick them out the game, cause they wanna come tardy. This is for the ones who've been chasing their goals. If they was sleeping on their kid, now they about to be woke. Lights, camera, action, we ready to roll. Alright, places, everybody, let's put on a good show. I'm sick of your talking, you got the wrong one. I'm taking your king and I leave him broken. If I am in second, it's after no one. Just give me a second to let them know. I'm the headline, the deadline. I'm ahead time, the rare kind. I'm a living legend, lethal weapon, mastermind. Big time.
Let's go!
Oh, we wildin', we drinking cherry wine and we dancing on an island. We going back the finest. Yo, young Mr. Killer and call me señorita. I papi got me dreaming, my legs up on the ceiling. Oh, yeah. I know when he come, he ain't never gonna leave now. Hit it the night run and that's the way I wanna be. So don't think I'm the one to won't ever be enough. Mixing till I know, bitch, I ain't the one. He don't want love. He just wanna fuck. Ow, little vacation. Drink it till we naked. Talking with our tongues. We just having fun.